is a lot of different paths that Minnesota hunters can take, deciding between pheasants and turkeys to white-tailed deer and even bear. But there's one that's even more unique than the others. ABC 6 News reporter Chandler Jackson takes us on a journey to learn more about hunting elk.
Hunting an elk in Minnesota is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Every year, thousands of Minnesotans vie for the chance just to bag one of these guys. Well, not these guys specifically. They're safe here at Oxbow Park, but way up north, where the wild elk roam.
Minnesota's only elk hunting range this year was way up in Kitson County, about 7 hours away from Rochester. Unfortunately, that was a bit too far for me to go see what it's actually like to elk hunt, so I went for the next best thing.
Hi, George. Nice to finally meet you face to face.
George Clements is a longtime hunter, having taken down lots of big game across the country, including elk.
The other elk that I shot was a cow. I got that with a bow and arrow in Colorado, and that's, when I got my first taste of elk and decided that I wanted to do this again.
And he got that chance this year. To say he was excited would be an understatement.
Oh, you might ask my wife. She said I was literally jumping up and down. She said I had the biggest smile she'd ever seen on my face.
Elk hunting in a good year is a rarity. Over the last few years, the numbers of available licenses have dwindled. In 2020, there were 44 licenses available, while this year there were only the 4. That mostly has to do with the elk population.
In the wintertime, we get up, we do an aerial survey, and we count how many elk we have on the landscape. Based on that number, we are legislatively mandated to maintain certain population limits. And so that's really where hunting comes into play. Elk harvest helps us maintain them if the populations are growing.
But those populations haven't been growing. Hence the lack of tags, and why it's such a big deal for someone like George, who turned 69 during his hunting trip, to get the opportunity to bag an elk, which he did.
It is almost a spiritual experience for me. I spend a lot of time sitting there quietly. Many times I'll pray, and it's part of life.
For ABC 6 News, I'm Chandler Jackson.